Hey Katie, EJ with UFO Track here. We were in Guffey, Colorado on October 20th, 2025, right after sundown, filming the western horizon. We came out to film the comet Lemon, which we could see with our cameras, but it wasn't all that spectacular. But what was spectacular is what we were seeing on the horizon. We came out here with two cameras and placed them roughly 2 miles apart as the crow flies, and we had both our cameras trained on our tourists right at sunset. We got a light show that nobody anticipated, and it lasted for a couple of hours. As we turned on the cameras, though, right at the horizon, I saw through the viewfinder that there were several lights, at times maybe 10 or more, just dancing around each other, some of them flashing, some of them not. I looked up from the viewfinder, and all I could see was a plane flying by. I circled that here for you so you could see it. But I looked back at the camera, and there those lights were again. But we couldn't see these lights with our eyes. Okay, that's weird. They were only visible in the camera's viewfinder, and it was lighting up like a Christmas tree. My partner on this skywatch had a pair of night vision binoculars, and I asked her if she could see the lights through her binoculars, and she could. I looked through them too, and I could see the lights as well, maybe even more, but they were moving too fast for us to count on these small screens. But that ruled out a camera glitch in real time. There were so many lights. It was just amazing. As we were getting this video ready to share on our channel, UFO Track, we came across your video posted by someone near Creede, Colorado, who saw similar lights a few days prior in the early morning. He said he was looking east, and his lights looked like this. I'll link his video in the description so you can see his full account. Now, Creede was about 106 miles from where we were filming, and he was looking east, and we were looking west. And I know that there was 3 days between these events, but the lights appeared to be emanating roughly from the same place. Are they the same lights? Seems truly possible. We did have two cameras filming that night in Guffey, roughly 2 miles apart. And this is those footages overlaid. You can see the mountains that camera 1 filmed, and superimposed with that are the trees that were in camera 2's footage. We can see at least 3 of these same lights in the footage with a parallactic shift between them. Camera 2's team never saw these lights with their naked eyes either, but only because they thought that the trees were blocking them. But because we were trained on the same star and highly synced the cameras, when we overlay this footage, we can see the same lights in 2 different cameras. Now we can find out more about them. There are at least 3 sets of these lights, each having a visible distance one from the other. We took the middle set and did the triangulation math on it, and we found that it was 28 miles from camera 1 and 30 miles from camera 2. It was also flying at 27,000 feet. So the other sets of lights, at least as far as distance, we can tell that the second set was a little closer because those lights were further apart, and the third set was about twice as far because those lights were much closer together. Roughly, these lights were between 25 and 60 miles away from us, flying twice as high as normal helicopters and way too high for drones. If you look at this map, miles along that trajectory is roughly the north end of the San Luis Valley, the mysterious valley, where so many strange things happen, as you know and report on all the time. We filmed for a couple hours that night, and the lights were there the whole time, just flying around the horizon. Don't know who or what would be flying that many craft that long and potentially over several days. These are not conventional craft. They are anomalous. We'd love to hear your thoughts about them, Katie. And if that man in Creede had just known to report these lights to report.ufotrack.com, we could have alerted UFO Track's members within a 50-mile radius of him, and we could have gotten a coordinated set of photos of the same event. That is the goal of UFO Track, coordinating UFO sightings to gather multiple sets of independent data that we can mathematically and scientifically analyze. I thought you'd be interested in this, Katie, especially since it went with one of your other videos. And I just want to personally thank you for being part of UFO Track's membership and hosting one of the UFO Sense devices. We all need to work together if we're going to bring about disclosure, and UFO Track has built the tools to do it. Join us, won't you? And remember, keep looking up.